My name is Tracy Zhang. My student ID is AIPC011355. We are doing Unit 4, Practical Homework, Presentation 1. Okay, so let's start. Okay. Hi, Michelle, welcome back.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, so nice to meet you again. So from our last section, I remember we discussed about how you can spend more time to do your studying. So we are suggesting asking your husband Jay to help you out to take care of your kids, maybe in the weekend, and help you to do some housework for you, so you can have some spare time to go to library to study your CPA. So how did you go on that?
Yes, I've continued. Thanks for helping me to make that decision. So I'm very glad that it's back on track now.
Oh, good to
Studying
hear.
towards my last unit.
Okay, good to hear. So that's fantastic. So you can concentrate your study now. Sounds like it. So what you like to talk about today's section?
Really want to work on my time management skills.
Okay.
Trying to, focus on study and focus on family.
Right. Okay. So you still don't think you got enough time for your study and also for your family?
I actually have started aside some time blocks for me for each day, so that I can study towards my CPA. But I found myself that usually the time that I set aside for myself got distracted by some other thing. For example, helping with my kids with their homework, household chores. So I find it really stressed because if I don't do that, I'm a bad mum. But if I don't focus on my study, I'm a bad student. So I find that really hard to manage.
So you find it hard to get the balance, and no matter what role you are doing, you still feel very bad and very guilty about you haven't do proper job for your other role.
That's correct, because at the moment I might help them to with the work, and then tidy up the household after dinner and stuff. And then it might be 10 or 11 p.m. and then I will start studying until about 3 or 4 a.m. and then I will then have a bit of sleep before the next day. And I really find myself not really functioning properly.
Oh, that absolutely is the case, right? I can't imagine how you do it, how you survive, right? Well, that's totally understand that you feel stress and not functioning. Like if you only sleep only few hours every day, so so you are seeing that you're at home, you already schedule a time slot for your study, but because there's many household chores that you need to work on, and you need to take care of your kids' need, so you can't concentrate on your study. And so every day when you really try to sit down and concentrate your study is around 12 o'clock midnight, right? And you study another few hours until next morning, and then you maybe only like few hours nap, and then you need to wake up again, and the day over and over again. Right. So today, that's why you want us to focus on your task management and see and check anything can go wrong in the past and anything we can improve in the future. Am I right?
Yep, that's right.
Okay. Yep. So but how do you feel? How do like other than you're exhausted, I believe, but any other emotion, other feeling that you have?
Um, I feel very satisfying when I see my marks from study.
Mm.
So I try really hard to study and try to achieve the marks that I achieved in the last few units, but I just don't have the time.
Right.
Yeah, so I feel like I fail as a mom, I fail as a student, I fail as a woman, I feel as all the different roles in my
Okay.
life.
Yeah, I remember when I checked back the record. You did tell me that your last couple of exams, you do a really good job. You got a really good mark on it, right? Yeah. Okay. So it's more on like how we work out on how you concentrate on one role. So how about Jay? Jay helping you in the weekend?
Yeah, yes, he is.
Yeah. Okay. So do you think that helpful for you?
Yeah, anything is helpful.
Right. Okay. But is it like you still find that he only able to help you in the weekend? That's not really enough time for you to do all your studying.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's the last unit and there's quite a lot of materials in that. Yeah, so really can't find the time. Yeah, and he's helping. Yeah, but yeah, he has his job as well. So.
Right. Okay. Okay. So, okay. So, okay. So, how about? Do you think you can like separate your timetable as like weekdays and weekends, and different time slot as well? Like, so for example, during that weekdays, during when you are at home, you only wear your mother's hat, and you only concentrate on your kids and your and all the household work, right? So you only concentrate to do a proper job as a good wife and a good mom. And while when you're at work, you just wear your at work accountant hat, right? So you will just concentrate on your work and do your proper job. And then in the weekend or your me time, and your own me time, when Jay able to spend time to help you out, you 100% as a student, treat yourself 100% as a student. You just focus on your study. So that may going to help you to improve some of your time management as well. And you will not going to get so stressed on everything is a mess.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you like to try that?
Yeah, sounds like a good idea because I think at the moment I jumble everything together, so it's really feeling the pull from each side.
Yeah.
So I think that's a really good idea to try out.
And is it like another I think another sort of like cause you so anxious is because you don't think only the weekend study is enough for you to catch up the exam,
No,
right?
because the material that I need to go through is a lot. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So you want to spend some time to study in the weekdays too. Am I right? Yeah. So how is your schedule usually in your weekdays?
Usually in the morning, I'll get ready for everyone's, breakfast and stuff. Or, they go to school, we go to work, and then after work, dinner.
Yep.
Sometimes I help with my 15-year-old with homework.
Okay. Until what time usually?
It depends. Sometimes they have after-school activities as well, so sometimes it will be quite late. It's like after-school activities, dinner, and then work is like 9 or 10. Sometimes a bit earlier, so it really depends. So I would say maybe around 3 nights, 3 late nights, and 2 normal.
Okay.
So after everything, I really have 2-3 hours to myself.
Yeah. Take your time. So, when you say in your normal day, um, what time usually you and your kids finish everything, and they can have a rest, and you can have a rest too.
About 9?
About 9. Okay, yeah. And what time you usually ask your kids to bed? You okay? You want some water?
I'm fine, thank you. Look, they're quite, because they're teenage already, so
Yeah.
quite flexible, so about 10.
Okay, right, okay. But usually.
But that's on a like less busy day.
Okay, right. But usually in the less busy day, they will finish their work around 9. And like they can play a bit or do their own thing a bit before they go into bed, right? So I
Read a
will,
book. Or,
yeah. So I will. Can I conclude it as like in the weekdays, 2 days days like everyone can have rest and do their own thing by 9 o'clock at night. Yeah. Okay. And do you think you can use that like that 2 normal day as the weeknight for like another 2 to 3 hours to do your studying? And so you can like you still study. You can still have like solid studying time, but maybe like I don't know, going to bed at like latest 12, and you still got decent hours sleep before the next day.
yeah, I might try that. I guess I mix up all my responsibility together. So usually after they go to bed, I might start, fixing up,
Yep.
the kitchen.
Yeah, housework
Everything.
never end, right?
But yeah, I might try this strategy to, once they are off to bed, I'll just do my study first. Yeah.
Yeah, only for 2 days
Only
in the
for
weekdays.
that.
Yeah, plus your weekends. Yeah,
At least
so
I'll get some done
Yeah.
during the week.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a good strategy.
yeah, so yeah, you may try it next week. So see like 2 days, few hours each day from the weekdays plus the weekend time.
Mm-hmm.
Is it sufficient enough for you to finish your study? Yeah, and so if you find that that's pretty good time slot
Balance.
already, and so you will feel less stressed and anxious on like I don't have time to do my study, and so I will going to fail my exam, that kind of thoughts. And try, yeah, I mean like it's hard. I mean everyone is just a normal human being. Like when we are doing something, we are thinking of the others, right? But that's always confuse ourselves. So when you're doing one role, just try to concentrate on that role, and you will find that it's more efficient.
Okay.
Yeah, and
That's good
less
point.
distracting as well.
No, that's good point. That's
Yeah.
right.
So then you may have a really like good balance of your work life and mom life, and also like your student
Study.
life. Yep. And you will feel less guilty and less stress,
Yep.
and hopefully will like everything will go well.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds good. Yeah, I like that strategy. I will give it a try. Yeah, to wear distinct hats for different
Yeah.
times.
Yeah. Just like physically imagine you bring your head in different role then.
And stop thinking the other thing while I'm
Yeah.
focusing.
Yeah.
It's really good. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll give it a try. I'll let you know how I go.
Good. So it's almost the time. So anything you'd like to discuss in our next session?
I'll let you know how I go with this strategy.
Okay.
And how my stress level is, and
Yep.
whether my time is better managed. And
Okay.
then we'll see and work on the next thing if
Yeah.
there is anything
Yeah,
left.
that's good. Okay, that sounds good. So maybe we just follow up how you go on this
Mm.
strategy in next
Yeah.
section for next week.
Yep, we'll let you know.
Okay, thank you, Michelle.
Thank you. Thanks for your
Bye-bye.
help. Thank you.